and be crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you could never survive her. Streets got a code or couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same. A new rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with, doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. Trying to maintain, but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same dame, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Pull up in the lot, still block pop. The posse can spot. Come and go, but I still check. Now I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just saying that you're not. I got it all, baby, give it everything you got. And arrogant, sitting in the booth, I ain't even gotta lie, cause you know that I'm the truth. Yeah. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more?
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face, in my face? That's how still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
That underground music, riding in the years, not used. Tighten up, you a lose. I approve. I bet I stamped at approve. Straight underground, make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I make see them. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You meet a pretty girl, but her intentions ain't the purest. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stacking money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stacking money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list.
Hey, second phone buzzing, just delete the other number, yeah. Cruising at 103 till I seen them team that went the ruckus. She was peeking out the cover. She said, Gigi, wait, you grew up down the street, my uncles up her brothers. I said, jumping back, been lit. You at? She was just running, Emmett Smith, run it back. She gotta make it. Rubbing it just caught up. Then she got me playing down, painting nails, calling me sound like the heads of the way I be chasing. You know she got them
Brands of the mail.
I'm in Miami, so knowing the
Bands of Denzel.
I called her door back with a 50, she wanted the. She said, who? About to make me cancel this L. She said, hood is on, but she in a condo that her buddy own. Payment good, if she good is gone, boy, you should've known. Calling me up on 50 phones, foot on all these. Never let them keep me on my tippy toes.
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stacking money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stacking money up, be about your business. They come with the wish list. They come with the wish list.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean a banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy...
It's week 9 of the National Football. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Browns and the Buccaneers, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game,
First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in week 9? And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. You look at this Browns defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number one in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Now it's Burrow. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 14 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Here we go. 42.
Here's Burrow. A short one there. Take it. Ferguson. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 4.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Jake Ferguson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here come the Browns now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 11 carries, 76 yards.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Robinson with another carry. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Here's 3rd and 3. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The Browns at 7-1 now on the year, and they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins and take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw is Williams. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw...
Hey, why would he keep fucking running out of bounds? Come on. The stupidity shit.
Just a yard, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To throw, Williams.
Damn, y'all be trying to hold me. Come on now. Come on now. Thank you, Fred.
And now they're in the hurry up.
What the fuck? We gonna make it. We gonna make it. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say
Dang,
timeout.
I did a hurry up. How the fuck did the time run out
They'll
that fast?
have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
We might have this play. We might have him, fellas.
To the air, Williams. He lets this one fly toward the back.
Taylor, come on.
And that is incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do,
Yeah.
we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They got to get to the 23 here on third.
What's this look like?
Throwing is Williams.
Oh.
And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what would turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
What's up with the time? Fuck, the fucking clock keep running off so damn
Start of the
fast.
second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
So, yeah. That's not the first time.
They'll go. Here's Williams. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now it's Burrow. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
On one, ready?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. In motion right is Wilson. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the post.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Here we go.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. Burrow looking to pass. They set up the screen for Henry. And the ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Here we go.
In motion, the tight end. Now Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jenkins. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26.
11.
Inside handoff, Henry. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
On 1, ready?
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 12.
Again, it's Henry. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The decision for Todd Bowles, and he says let's go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this Browns defense stands tall. The D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
To throw, it's Williams. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He's got a man, complete.
Oh, what a catch. I didn't know that motherfucker was going to play that shit.
Before it's all said and done. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First down, Browns.
Play action. Now Williams eluding the pressure right. Right side, Thornton with it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it first and 10. Burrow will throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Browns are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Williams. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Get the fuck out of here, gang.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed,
buckets.
you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On fourth down, here's Williams. Escapes the sack, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll get things started in the NFC West with L.A. making the trip to the desert to take on Arizona. And it's the Rams who are out in front in that one. Kyron Williams with 2 touchdowns there. From there, we'll take a trip east to check on the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. Stephon Diggs, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Raiders looking to...
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. 1 touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Browns offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Out this far.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back
Come on, y'all, with this blocking.
Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Looking to throw. Williams. Work in the middle of the field. And he's got
catch, my nigga. God damn, Ronald.
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Come on, gang. That's pass interference.
Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
So stupid, bro.
Surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to
Get it back,
start things
Starks.
off. You take
Get it back, Starks.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Right, 80.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Somebody pick up. Get the fuck.
Lineman on the other side has got it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
That's complete to his receiver.
Still in that fuck shit I see, bro.
They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
Man, should have been a fucking fumble recovery.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Browns offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made him a real weapon in the passing game. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And nothing was materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And quickly they get to the line. Off the play fake, it's Williams.
Let's go, Fred.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. 71 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
These doodle-ass quick outrights.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 2.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Henry up the middle.
Joe ass down, nigga.
To the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Here we go. 11.
They'll run it again with Henry. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're just trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Let's get set. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ferguson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line.
Ate his ass.
Here we go.
The tight end in motion right. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Buying time to his left. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This pass complete.
Yeah, what are y'all doing? It's the same fucking in routes. Play the fucking route. Y'all are in man.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
Back to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack block.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Derrick Henry from 3 yards out. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go
Get out
for
the
2.
pocket, fellas.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And they don't get it.
What a play.
They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And now,
Oh, yeah, big man. Oh, yeah.
One of the linemen on the other side has got it.
and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't.
These niggas is shutting the line down today, boy.
And avoids the turnover.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete.
My ass.
The offense on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Sliding out of the pocket.
Run out the fucking
Well, look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bucs are right back in this football game.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the
Hey,
pocket
man,
and panics.
play, what the fuck?
And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Should have been 3 game. Fucking holding it for my second. Somebody recovered.
Here's Burrow.
What a fucking play, B.
Intercepted yet again. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Browns drive about to get started. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping the team.
Stop blocking today, boy.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. To throw, Williams. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. Tyquan Thornton, 50 yards. And the Browns sure look like they're going to be moving to 8-1 as they add on to their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
11 Thomas.
Now it's Burrow. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Throw right side, pulled in by
You niggas don't play the goddamn ball.
1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here we go. This is fourth down.
11 MT, 11 MT.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And this is intercepted.
Go, Victor. Number 3, baby. Number 3, Vic.
And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point.
Have yourself a game, Victor.
An incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throws right side, and that's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's try this.
Looking to throw is Williams. That's out wide here for Robinson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught, and he will have a Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory. To throw, it's Williams. Rolling to his right. Right side for it. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 2nd and 7. To the air, Williams. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the back corner of the end zone.
Game's not good. Why would he run out of bounds?
Incomplete.
But you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
We are 7.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Williams going to look to throw again. And he'll go down. Down at the 20-yard line. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Yeah.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Dancing to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack.
Where is he coming in from this block? Come on, game with the automatic shedding shit, bro. I didn't even get a chance to do the play action. Look. So stupid.
Downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. as time has run out on this football game. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. Well, if you step back and look at this, CD, a pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give them credit because I think their game plan was really, really strong for this one. They knew where they wanted to attack, they knew how they wanted to execute, and they did it with confidence and a little bit of verve as well.
So for the Browns, they're setting themselves up as a major contender. They move to 8-1 now on the year, and they will head back home next week.
I came in nothing but some raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it to just
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from think I gotta go through. Unlike therapist, unlike most, you love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Totoro, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip, flick of my VIP. Snack of my. One brick, one miss, rich took his chick, I know. We talking start like ball hype, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro, they tryna me. That's the wrong way, back your buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a I'm in the S5 facing comfy, cause I can't name that dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it.